Welcome back to Craps University. Today we're going to talk about the double tap strategy. This is interesting. It makes a lot of sense. Um, so you'll learn some core mechanics of the way that I'm going to demo this. How to size your wagers. Some examples. We'll roll the dice as usual so everybody can see it in action. Um, and it's really when you hit the double tap is when you press, and that is usually on hit number 2. So let's walk through this, and it's very easy. For the way that I'm going to do it, let's first set a point, and let's do that very first, because this, we're not going to play a pass line. And we're coming out. And three craps. Take the line. 3 craps again. Back to back. And 8. All right, this is pretty easy. We're going to play the minimum bets. The table is 25. Let me get some red out here. 25 in red. We'll cap that 6. And remember, the goal here is to hit the first one we're going to collect. That pays for the bet. The second one we're going to press. That's when you double tap. All right? So first tap, collect. Second tap, press. And then we'll work through a strategy beyond that. And 6. Hard 6. So 30 pays 35. We'll just rack that right up. So now 6 is paid for. And 5. 25 pays 35. So 5 is paid for, 6 is paid for, 5 is paid for, and we have to pay off $10 on the 9 yet, because we had $5 surplus there, $10 surplus there, so that's 15 bucks. So one more hit, I think we'll be in good shape to start making some decisions. And 8 point. We didn't have a pass line. We should have played it anyways, but we didn't. All right, we're coming out. And 6. All right, so since we kind of messed that one up to begin with, we'll put another bet out there. One more hit, and I think we'll be ready to roll. And 7 out. Well, we're not going to see that second hit because we're just going to take down all these bets. But still, it's not bad. We lost what? 40 bucks? And we're coming out. Yo, pay the line. 7, pay the line. 5, no field, 5. And we are going to go 110 inside, because we're only going to play inside numbers. And 8, hit number 1. We're going to collect, pay that off. We have $5 surplus. 8. All right. So since we have double tapped this number, we're going to actually press it now. Can we hit it a third time? 8 again. We hit it that third time. And 60 pays 70. So we now are officially paid off all our bets. We're looking for a 5. There it is, 5. You guys probably think I have some dice control, but nope, that's just how it's rolling. So 25 pays 35. We're going to press it. And we're coming out. All bets are off. And 6. 6 the easy way. And 8. 8. So what should we do here? We collected last time, and the dealer has to go back and get another stack of chips. So that pays 70. So I am going to press by 30, and I'm going to collect the rest. That is more of a mid-press strategy, not a power press or a full press. And 12 craps midnight. And we're looking for 6. And 9. 9, center field. 25 pays 35. We're going to press it by 25. We'll rack that surplus. And 7. 7 out. Things were looking really good there for us. We were starting to really look nice. But that roll was pretty much free, and we made some profit. And okay. So I've got a balance of red chips. We'll work on getting rid of those. And coming out. And 4. 4 the easy way. And we will play these red chips. And we're rolling. 10 the hard way. 10 the easy way. 6. Easy 6. All right. Let's hit number 1. 30 pays 35. We'll just take it and rack it. 8. 30 pays 35. So for everybody calculating, that's $70. We went 110 inside. And 8. 8. And that pays 30 pays 35. We'll rack that too. And 7 out. All right. So on that roll, we lost $5. Not bad. Could have been worse. Coming out. Yo, pay the line. 5. All right. So again, 110 inside. And we're looking for a 5 and 9. We'll take that. 25 pays 35 on a 9. And 3 craps, acey deucey. 5. All right, 25 wins 35. Back up to 70. That was the point, and we're coming out. And 8. 8 is the point. And 6. And that 30 pays 35. All right. 7 out again. Right as we get paid off, well, we lost $5 on that one, but 7 out. That 7 lurks when you're ready. I thought about pressing on that one. That's what you don't want to do. And this last roll, we're coming out. And 8. The point is 8. All right, all day, 110 inside. And 5. 25 pays 35. And 10. 10 the easy way. 10. Back-to-back 10s. And 7. 7 out. Well, that's craps. But I don't think it was terrible. We have 2,000 right there in black. We didn't touch it. And we've got $435, so we're down 65 bucks. Still not that bad. Wish it could have been better, but if we would have been able to hang out long enough, we would have hit a hot shooter for sure. So what are some common pitfalls, right? Overpressing. And that's what I try to stress. And that is something that I am really getting better at myself, is when I first started playing craps, I would overpress, press. Things were looking sweet out here. Boom, 7. You have to tell yourself, take some of your money, fill that rack up. You have to. And you have to be very deliberate, and you've got to follow the rules that you've set place. Again, chasing losses, tripling up, that violates that controlled risk premise that I'm trying to get through to everybody. And, by continually trying to chase losses, and then also ignoring when the table gets hot. And that's really when it comes to pressing, because we need really those 3 hits to almost pay off our bets, our initial bets of 110. 3 hits on these inside numbers, that's 105, because every number pays 35 bucks. And then some advanced variations, you know, you might want to hedge, maybe hedge on the 4 or the 10 with a lay bet, drop something on the any 7, you know, but that's up for you to, and how you want to play your game. You can also use this in combination with the 3-point Molly, and I've got a video about that. You know, use the double tap with the 3-point Molly, and then you're running 2 smaller bets on adjacent numbers. So, you know, just because you're playing one strategy, you might play one and then play both of them at the same time and then transition to another strategy. You know, don't go in saying I'm gonna play the Iron Cross all day, and it's a cold table. As soon as you get all your money out there, boom, you're gone. Here's some takeaways. Keep your unit size consistent. It makes it very easy for you to calculate your losses. If you saw, I was playing the minimum across $25 table. Consistency. You saw me press. I went from 30 to 60, but the second time, this other time it hit, when I pressed it to 90. I was using the same press amount each time. Now, you could have done a full press, and 60 pays 70, and of course you could have gone to 120, but you wouldn't have racked that much money. So that's how you get ahead, is strategically racking money. All right, thanks for watching today, Craps University. Leave a comment below with your experiences, if you've used this strategy or want to. Don't forget to subscribe, and we'll see you at the tables. Thanks.